welcome everybody. This is our third installment of our employee spotlight of those who are working here at CyberClan. Again, our team has been growing. I just heard yesterday the statistics. I think we went from 12 people in January to December 14th. We will hit our 100-person hired mark. It's insane. I love the growth, but it's also gotten us a chance to really start to meet some of the new players. Macklin, you are not brand new. You've been on our team, I believe, for a few months now, but I'm excited talk to you. So welcome Macklin White to the Employee Spotlight video blog, we're calling this. I'm wondering, could you tell us a little bit about what your current role is and maybe talk about your career as how it led you to this particular role at this particular time?
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Erin. So my name is Macklin White, and I am a project manager / technical writer here. I actually graduated with my master's in cybersecurity back in May, and then got hired on here in June. So this is my first big girl job, I guess, if you want to call it. But I got hired on originally as a tech writer, and doing a little bit of the investigations for BECs and stuff like that. But then got kind of moved into the project management role, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. So it hasn't been very long, but I'm enjoying it. I still do the tech writing a little bit on the side, I guess. I will be moving kind of out of that role here soon, but that is the other half of my job. So
That's awesome. So I am just so curious because I won't tell you how old I am, but I'm definitely not of an age where cybersecurity was even a thing that someone would dream about majoring in college for. What made you pick that major?
yeah, so my mom is actually a CIO for another company, and as I was going through college, I played softball in my undergrad. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to play softball. So I was kind of just floating through college. And then my junior year, my mom suggested going into technology because it was a growing industry and everything. So I got my undergrad in management information systems. And then once I graduated, I didn't know what I wanted to do with that degree. And so I kind of started looking into other options, other jobs that I could get with that degree. And I kind of landed upon a master's degree in cybersecurity that I could get into pretty easily with my undergrad degree. So I applied for that. And from there, it was just awesome.
I love that. I love that. Talk about women in STEM, people. This is a great example.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have such a diverse team. We have a lot of females on the team, so it's so good to
Yes, you do.
see. And welcome to the team. And awesome job getting a job right out of college. You go. I feel
Thanks.
like gets to tell these days. So I'm curious, what excites you most about working at CyberClan?
So when I got hired on, as you mentioned, we've been growing. When I got hired on, I think there was about 30 people. So I think the fact that it's not a startup, but it feels like a startup is probably my favorite thing. I feel like I'm growing with the company, and so that's awesome. As well as when I got hired on, they mentioned a lot of our core values that we have, and family was one of the big ones, and that's probably one of my biggest core values. So I really enjoy that aspect as well.
So tell me a little bit about your family.
So my parents are happily married for 27 years now. And
Woo!
so that was always me growing up. I was like, I'm going to get married. I'm going to just be in love for the rest of my life. So it's awesome. I have one brother, and as I mentioned, I wanted to fall in love and have a family. So I got married in June.
Yes.
So we have 3 dogs, and they are the loves of our life right now. We're both big Harry Potter fanatics. So all of our dogs are named after Harry Potter characters.
So
So we
fun.
have Dobby, Luna, and Katie Bell.
Okay.
So that's pretty much my family. I mean, my husband has a huge extended family that we go see all the time. And then my family's kind of small and spread out. So my dad's side of the family is here. My mom's side of the family is in Illinois. So we get to see them some, but not a whole lot, but we're all very connected. We talk all the time, Facebook, text message, everything. So
And so you say here, a lot of people don't know, we have always been a virtual company and we are still 100% virtual. Where are you located?
I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I'm planning on moving here soon. We're actually going to move to Davis, Oklahoma, which is where my husband's family is from.
Oh, great. Awesome. Well, Macklin, you're a joy to talk to, and I've appreciated some of the fun things that we've discussed on virtual happy hours have been cool. I should have called you this morning. I had a Harry Potter clue in my crossword puzzle that I didn't know. Now I do. I think that it's something about what role they play in Kidditch. Is it Kidditch?
Quidditch.
Quidditch. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought it was keeper, but I think it was something else. The role that Harry Potter and Dobby, I think, Dobby, is that what you said? That was,
Dobby.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm learning. My daughter is 10 and she just started reading Harry Potter. So I'll have
Oh,
to
they're great.
get you on a Zoom call with her at some point, not only to talk about Harry Potter, but also just to encourage her. Again, I think it's awesome to know that a whole entire generation is raising women to think that cybersecurity is a place that they belong. And I'm glad that you found a place with CyberClan. So thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing a little bit about your journey to come to CyberClan.
All right. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.